How's it going, guys? I hope you guys had a great week. So I'm back today with another video. It's kind of nice to be back doing these style of videos again. It's been a couple of months since I did this type of video, so I do apologize for those people that do like this content, but the last few months have just been utterly insane, mostly with Mass Effect content. But in the months coming up, there are some really good games coming out, so I want to bring back this series, and we're going to start off by looking at some of the most interesting titles coming out in August 2021. Hopefully there might be some things you haven't heard of on this list. So without further ado, here are the top 7 game releases coming out in August 2021. Kicking us off is Greek Memoirs of Azure. This is a side-scrolling single-player game with beautiful hand-drawn animations, and it's developed by Nave Gante Entertainment. I don't know if I said that right, but that's who made the game. You basically take the role of 3 siblings, Greek, Adara, and Raydel, to guide them through the lands of Azure. Greek is the name of the main character and the smallest brother of 3. Greek's goal is to reunite with his brother Raydel and his sister Adara, and then escape the lands of Azure by building an airship piece by piece. The gameplay is unique in that you can alternate control between all 3 characters and use their unique abilities to escape from the Urlag invasion. This game looks absolutely gorgeous. The hand-drawn art style and animation is really unique, and I'm a huge fan of really good side-scrolling platformers. It also does seem to have really fast-paced combat as well. I've actually requested a review copy of this game, so fingers crossed. Hopefully I will get a copy of the title because I would love to play it, maybe even stream it, and definitely review it for you guys. But for those of you who may well be interested, Greek Memories of Azure is set to release on the 17th of August, and it will be available on the PC, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and Nintendo Switch. The second title coming out this month is 12 Minutes. This is an upcoming adventure game developed by Luis Antonia and published by Annapurna Interactive. The game takes place in a small apartment suite in which the player repeatedly plays through the events of a 12-minute cycle to try to solve a mystery. It's played from a top-down perspective, and players control the husband during these events in the style of a point-and-click adventure game. Over the course of the 12 minutes, the man learns that his wife is pregnant, but a police officer arrives, accuses her of murdering his father several years ago, and in trying to arrest her, knocks out the husband and attacks and kills the wife and their unborn child. The game restarts with the husband retaining his memories, and players now take actions to uncover the mystery of what happened, ultimately trying to prevent the wife's arrest and death. While the main loop lasts only 12 minutes in real time, the development team behind the game have said that the players can expect the game to take between 6 to 8 hours to complete. 12 minutes looks incredibly interesting. I am definitely down for a very interesting mystery thriller. I love the top-down view of it. I'm super intrigued about what's going on, and for those of you who may be interested, it's coming out on the 19th of August and will be available on the PC, Xbox One, and Xbox Series X. The third big release this month is Ghost of Tsushima Director's Cut. Now, yes, of course, this game came out last year, and it was definitely my game of the year. Absolutely loved it. But for those people who haven't actually played Ghost of Tsushima and never got to pick that up day one, then Ghost of Tsushima Director's Cut may well be for you. Of course, it's set to be released on the PlayStation 5 and PS4, and it promises to be the definitive version of the game, allowing players to experience the story of Samurai Jin Sakai with everything included. So it comes packaged with every piece of previously released content, including the fantastic multiplayer free expansion Ghost of Tsushima Legends, which is actually set to receive more free content in the coming months, which has me incredibly excited. The PlayStation 5 version of the Director's Cut will also include additions like 3D audio, frame rates targeting 60 frames per second and 4K visuals, alongside a new Japanese audio lip sync option, which will be available to both versions. And PlayStation 5 owners will also get to enjoy the DualSense's haptic feedback and adaptive triggers, which will work across all of the game's modes and content. But one of the biggest appeals for me for the Director's Cut is most definitely the addition of a brand new single player expansion, which is going to be absolutely huge. Apparently it's going to be 60 gigabytes in size, and it's set on Japan's Iki Island. This new island will offer a gorgeous new map, an additional range of missions, story expansion, enemy types, friendly animals, collectibles, weapons. I am definitely interested in picking up the Director's Cut, or at least upgrading to the Director's Cut, and I'm actually considering starting a new game plus on the PlayStation 5 because I have been wanting to play through the game again. But for those people that may be interested, Ghost of Tsushima Director's Cut is coming out on the 20th of August, and of course, like I said, it will be available on the PlayStation 4 and PS5. The fourth game coming out this month is Aliens Fireteam Elite. This is an upcoming multiplayer third-person shooter game developed by Cold Iron Studio. The game will be a third-person co-op shooter, and you are able to play with a team of friends or AI teammates. Although it's based on the second film, the game's story is actually a sequel to the Alien trilogy and is set 23 years after the original films. The player assumes the role of a colonial marine on board the USS Endeavour, a spaceship tasked with responding to a distress call from the outer colonies. The game has 5 character classes, including the Gunner, Demolisher, Technician, Doc, and Recon, and will also include 4 story campaigns with 3 missions each. The player will be accompanied by 2 allies who can be controlled either by another player or by an AI. If you're looking for a really good co-op online multiplayer and you're a huge fan of the Alien franchise, then this game may well be for you. And it's coming out on the 24th of August, and it will be available on the PC, PlayStation 4, PS5, Xbox One, and Xbox Series X. The 5th game coming out this month is Psychonauts 2. This is an upcoming platform video game developed by Double Fine. Psychonauts will be a third-person platform game similar in gameplay to its predecessor, and players control the main character called Raz, a newly graduated psychonaut with powerful psychic abilities as he delves into the minds of others. The player will use psi powers such as telekinesis, pyrokinesis, and levitation in combination with more common platform game elements to explore the mental worlds of several non-player characters. I actually haven't played the original Psychonauts, but it is on the Xbox Game Pass, and I'm heavily considering playing it before picking up this game. But I love the art style, I love the platforming side of it, and the whole idea of being able to use psychic powers sounds incredibly cool and incredibly interesting. For those that are interested, it's coming out on the 25th of August, and it will be available on the PC, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and Xbox Series X. And Psychonauts 2 will be coming to the Xbox Game Pass, so if you have that, then definitely it will be worth picking up and checking out. The 6th game coming out this month is No More Heroes 3. This is an upcoming action-adventure hack and slash video game developed and published by Grasshopper Manufacture for the Nintendo Switch. It is actually the 4th installment in the franchise and the 3rd game in the mainline No More Heroes series. The game continues to follow Travis Touchdown's return to Santa Destroy as he must defend the world from an alien invasion of an incredibly powerful army led by a galactic overlord prince and his 10 assassins. Now, I haven't played any of the No More Heroes series, but I know Dante has played it, and he says the art style is incredibly quirky. There's also a lot of fourth wall breaking, pop culture references. So for those of you who may be interested, No More Heroes 3 is set for release on the 27th of August, and it will be available exclusively on the Nintendo Switch. And finally, the 7th game coming out this month is Song of Iron. Song of Iron is a gorgeous action-adventure side-scrolling game from Studio Escape. This game is set in a breathtaking, beautiful Nordic world in which the player has to fight through hordes of men, monsters, and worse in order to find the lost gods and fulfill their oath of vengeance. You fight through it all in this gritty adventure where combat is intense, visceral, and dangerous. Players can use the bow, axe, and shield to fight back, but must take care because weapons apparently can be lost, arrows will run out, and shields can be broken. This game is even more impressive because it's actually developed by Studio Escape, which is actually one person, game artist and developer Joe Winter, who apparently has been working on Song of Iron from the comfort of his makeshift office at home throughout the pandemic. So the fact that this game looks as good as it does, seems incredible, and is made by one person is incredibly interesting, and I have to give him like props because it looks incredible. I'm actually, this is one of the biggest games I'm actually really interested in checking out this month, so I'm hoping I'll get to play it and perhaps maybe even review it for you guys and let you know what I think of it. But Song of Iron, for those who may be interested, particularly if you're a fan of Norse mythology like me, is set to be released on the 31st of August, and it will be coming out on the Xbox One, Xbox Series X, and PC. So there you have it, guys. Those are some of the releases coming out in August 2021. Let me know what you guys think of these in the comment section below. Are there any of these titles that you're interested? Is there anything I missed off of this list? Any games that you think are worth mentioning? Please put those in the comment section below. Hope you guys enjoyed the content, found it useful and interesting. Let me know what you guys think about this style of video and if you want me to continue to do these each month, and I will definitely try to do them because the months ahead there's a lot of good games coming out and I'm excited for what's coming out in the months ahead. But anyway, hope you guys have a great week, of course. Take care, and as always, happy gaming. Bye, guys.